was my friend.
What do you want from me?
I want to help you.
I'll bring you the alien, the creature, the being right on your table. You really are my father.
Yes,
Do you think we'll ever find my mom?
we'll find her. The first 10 amendments to the Constitution are generally known as...
The Bill of Rights.
Good. Now, originally, there were 12 amendments submitted by the first Congress. And what happened to the other two?
Other two? What other two? Was that the chapter I just read?
Yep.
Well, it probably won't be on the test, so I'm not going to worry about it.
I'm not a genius.
You're just hungry. Let's find a place to eat.
There's a cop behind us.
Relax, Scott. He's not following us. He just happens to be driving behind us in the same direction.
Yeah, but what do you call that? Okay, now when we take off here, don't go too slow. I mean, cops can smell fear.
What are you hungry for?
Hey, there's a deli.
Well, I'll have a roast beef sandwich and some coleslaw.
Sounds good to me. I'll have 2 roast beef sandwiches, some coleslaw, and...
The roast beef you don't want. You like corned beef?
Yeah, okay, fine, corned beef.
You don't want this corned beef. Look at the fat on this.
Sir, if you don't mind, my dad's double parked outside.
Exactly what are you waiting for?
Roast beef sandwich and a side of coleslaw with,
Not here, you're not. Isn't double parking illegal where you come from?
No.
Okay, fine. 2 pastrami sandwiches on white bread, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise.
Pastrami on white with mayonnaise.
Is there a law against that?
There should be.
I wonder how some people get a driver's license.
This one came with the wallet.
Funny guy.
I'm not afraid of you.
Wants and warrants, Forrester, Paul, Illinois driver's license number EO 239659.
No charge. It comes with the sandwich.
I'll take that one. No, that one.
This one?
Yeah.
You don't want this one.
the code 38969.
Get out of the vehicle, sir. I said get out of the vehicle. Empty your pockets. What's this?
It's a lucky charm.
It's not working today. Put them back. Take them.
Let's go in there. Move over. You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak with an attorney and to have the attorney present during the questioning. So desire and cannot afford one. An attorney will be afforded to you without.
Contents of your pockets on the desk. What's this?
Good luck charm.
Not working today. Sign here.
Turn to the right. Straight ahead.
Sign this. There you go.
Thank you. But I still don't understand why I'm here.
Whatever you did, you got caught. That's all there is to it. You want to make your phone call.
Who should I call?
I don't care. Friends, family, a lawyer. You're entitled to a call, pal, so start calling.
Don't waste your time, sweetheart. They're all ambulance chasers.
Hey, Fred. Yeah, you gotta move that squad car.
Yeah, I got it.
Here we go. Hey,
I'm sitting here, dude. That was my seat, man. You move.
Yeah.
You move.
Hey.
Dude, keep on moving. You want you on my seat, dude. Watch the Tyrone.
Hey! Hi. Before you even think about messing with me, man, I'm obligated to tell you I know Kung Fu.
Kung Fu?
You heard me.
Is he famous?
Tyrone Washington.
Paul Forrester.
Oh, yeah. What you in for, man?
Double parking. Yeah, they got me, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. You from around here?
No. I just come here sometimes to do a job.
A job? You mean like shoot people?
Well, if that's what they're paying me for.
You probably done time.
Yes. I did life once, too.
Oh, you had me going there for a minute, man. I've never been in the joint myself, you know. Of course, my girls, they're in and out of here every other week.
Your girls?
Oh, yeah. I've got 6.
You have 6 girls?
Mm-hmm.
I only have 1.
Okay.
He's a boy. He's out there all alone. Nobody to take care of him.
Sorry, kid, the rules are the rules. No minors allowed back there, no exceptions.
Well, then can you tell me why he was arrested?
Because there's a warrant for his arrest.
For what?
How should I know?
Well, then who does know?
The clerk of the court. Forrester, Paul, here we are. Bench warrant signed by Judge Arthur Richardson, Superior Court. That's the building next door, 4th floor. Bother somebody at the courthouse.
Pepperoni pineapple for Mr. Paul Forrester.
We're going out now.
And finally, Your Honor, apart from those parole violations, the only incident on Mr. White's entire record was that little domestic squabble that got him into trouble in the first place.
I don't call biting off a woman's ear a little domestic squabble.
Well, nevertheless...
Nevertheless, my foot. Look, Miss Hart, we all know a month from now you'll be moving into a fancy corner office, high up in a tall building, worrying with all those other big bucks lawyers whether the sun's going to fade your new carpeting. Have pity on us down here in the trenches, and spare us another song and dance about innocence wronged. Now, the people have anything to say?
No, Your Honor. Faced with your eloquence, we're dumbstruck.
Now, don't you start. Mr. White's bail is hereby revoked. He's remanded to the State Adult Authority to serve out the remainder of his sentence in full. There will be a 5-minute recess before hearing testimony in case number 13654.
That will be a closed hearing. All rise.
What's the closed hearing?
Stephen Putnam case.
Tell me after 10 years they finally caught Putnam.
No, they just caught the guy who took his photograph.
Wait up. You gonna get through here today or not?
Fair's fair. I bought lunch yesterday.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, you're a lawyer, aren't you?
Yeah, except on payday. People don't get thrown in jail for double parking.
That's exactly what happened.
There must have been something else.
Something about contempt of court, but he didn't do it.
There's a procedure for assigning public defenders. Go back and see the clerk.
Kind of hard on that kid.
He deserved it. He called me ma'am.
So the man say, Mr. Washington, I suspect you have some contraband in your trunk. I say, hey, check it out. Nothing there but the spare and the jack. So then he say, nevertheless, driving an expensive vehicle like this suggests you're doing something wrong. I said, it suggests I'm doing something right, Jack. You're the one doing something wrong driving that old Rudy Poot police car.
Rudy Poot?
Which one of you is Forrester?
I am.
Out of there.
I'm doing something wrong.
Hey, closed hearing.
But I have to see the clerk inside.
Sorry, kid.
For the record, this photo is credited to freelance photographer Paul Forrester, presently standing before this court after being apprehended on a bench warrant for failure to answer a subpoena. Sir, are you Paul Forrester?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Forrester, you're not on trial here. Our purpose is to hear your testimony to assist us in the apprehension of Stephen Putnam. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes, I do.
All right, then. Where is Stephen Putnam?
I don't know.
All right, let's try it another way. Where was this photo taken?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You took it.
I did.
Your name's on it, Paul Forrester.
I don't remember.
Do you think a jail cell would help your memory?
No, I don't think that would help at all.
Mr. Forrester, I don't like your attitude. This is not a game. And if you think your media status makes you immune from the laws that everyone must obey, you are sadly mistaken. No one has a constitutional right to obstruct justice. Now, once again, where is Stephen Putnam?
I don't know where he is.
So be it. The original contempt citation stands. Mr. Forrester is remanded to the custody of the sheriff, and you will remain in jail until you cooperate with this court. Now, how much time you spend behind bars is entirely up to you. Now, take him away.
Yes, I do.
Do you think it'd be okay if I left a little early today? My grandson's basketball team, they're having a playoff something or other tonight, and I promised that I...
Yes, of course, of course.
Thanks, I appreciate it. If you don't mind my saying so, maybe you need something to take your mind off it.
What's that?
That alien of yours.
Why does everyone always refer to it as my alien? It's like I'm Jimmy Stewart with that big rabbit of his. The alien is real, Edna. It is out there. It belongs to you. It doesn't just belong to me. In fact, it belongs to the whole world.
Yes, sir, of course, I understand.
I'm sorry, Edna. Please forgive me. Of course, you're right. The truth is that I don't have anything else. I don't have a wife to go home to. I don't have weekend barbecues. I don't have a grandson to go watch play basketball.
You will one day?
Will I? I don't really have a life of my own, do I, Forrester? What the hell's the matter with me? Am I crazy? I've given up everything for this one maddening search. You know what I used to want? I used to want a house with a little white picket fence. I used to want a wife, a kid. I wanted to play a little golf. Do you know that I've never been to Ireland?
Mr. Fox.
What?
Maybe you should consider just giving up. Letting it go.
What?
Forget about it.
Edna, are you seriously suggesting that a basketball game or that a white picket fence or a 6-foot rabbit is more important than it? More important than an alien? Woman, have you taken leave of your senses? Are you out of your mind?
The same kid?
Watch, he's gonna come over and tell us how his papa's innocent.
Maybe he is.
Give me a break. In the past 12 months, I have represented more than 200 defendants. How many of them do you think were innocent? There are no innocents, only degrees of guilt.
Hi.
You don't give up, do you?
Look, I don't know what to do. My father needs your help. Whatever they say he did, I know he's innocent.
What a surprise.
Look, isn't it possible they have the wrong Paul Forrester?
Paul Forrester?
That's what he said.
You're talking about the photographer, Paul Forrester?
Yes.
Come on.
Mr. Fox? Mr. Fox? What?
10 years ago, a convict somehow got a gun and tried to escape from the state pen. He killed a guard before he got killed himself. Stephen Putnam was his lawyer, a public defender. And the authorities claim that Putnam smuggled in the gun.
Pastrami on white bread with mayonnaise.
So did Putnam give him the gun?
Well, he claims he didn't, but he ran away. And he hadn't been seen in 10 years until your father took these photographs.
Dad!
Paul, I'm Charlotte Hart with the Public Defender's Office. I got myself assigned to your case.
Scott, I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything.
Well, how are you? Where are you staying?
I'm fine, Dad. Don't worry about me.
I'll give you a minute before we discuss your defense.
Here's your sandwich.
Oh, roast beef?
The roast beef you don't want. It's pastrami. The pickle came with it.
Great. On white bread? With mayonnaise? I have to get out of here before Fox finds out, if he hasn't already.
Dad, why don't you just use this and break out?
Do you think this Stephen Putnam is guilty?
Sure.
Why?
Well, why else would he run if he wasn't guilty?
That's why I can't run.
But, Dad, you just got through saying yourself, what about Fox?
If I run, not only Fox, but every policeman in the country will be looking for you and me. I have to get out of here legally.
Then we'll just have to explain to them that you're not Paul Forrester.
Paul, I'm sorry, but we've got a lot of ground to cover. Scott, will you excuse us?
I have no secrets from my son.
That's okay, Dad. I'll wait outside.
You take care of yourself.
You too.
Okay. Everybody's entitled to the best possible defense. That's in the Constitution. If you have no money, you get me. Take this morning, I represented an alien, and the poor guy just...
Did Scott say anything peculiar about me?
Like what?
Nothing.
Okay. The judge is tough, but he doesn't want to put you in jail. He wants Putnam to stand trial. So, what are our options? Number one, freedom of the press. Well, you were probably thinking of the Bill of Rights when this whole thing started.
How did you know that?
Well, an educated guess. But in the law, a photograph is not the same as the written word. A photographer is not the same as a writer or a reporter.
Roast beef is not the same as pastrami.
Exactly. So, option number two, well, the quickest way out would be to sing for the judge.
Sing for the judge?
Yes. Tell them what they want to know.
Charlotte, I want to get out of jail. I have to take care of my son. And I want to be free. But I can't tell the judge anything about Stephen Putnam.
Good for you. I can't tell you how much it means to me, Paul, to be representing a real mensch.
What's a mensch?
A human being.
Oh.
Miss?
Mr. Fox, the pilot cannot make it go faster, so please don't ask me again.
Oh, well, I was just going to say, this is the tuna casserole. I ordered the Salisbury steak.
That is the Salisbury steak.
Oh. Oh, yes, thank you, miss. I see that now.
I promised your father you could stay with me till he gets out of jail.
Thanks, but I'm not a kid. I can take care of myself.
Oh, I understand. Well, let me know which hotel you're going to be staying at. I'm going to need your help. This is my last case as a public defender.
What do you mean?
I'm joining a big law firm. Shorter hours, more money. And instead of defending the indigent, I'll be defending the rich. I'm looking forward to it. I think. So remember to call me when you've got a room.
On the other hand, because we have a lot of work to go over, maybe I should just...
Good. Settled.
Man, I spent 3 years, Jack. 3 years fussing with that car. Like I was a doctor bringing back the dead. I tell you the horn played Ode to Joy?
Yes, you did.
First time out the gate. Heading for a classic car show.
You run into some dumb billy jag with a license to bust your chops.
Yeah. I must have told you that, too.
All right, lights out.
I tell you about the time, man. I was running 150 women. Yeah, man, it was Southeast. I had the whole Southeast. Matter of fact, no, I had every state in the Union, man. About 500 women altogether, you know. Then, of course, my international connection. Europe, you know, France and Italy. There's about, I think, 1,000 altogether. You know, one time, I even got a call from the Kremlin, man.
George Fox, Special Agent, FSA.
Franco here, Sergeant PD. Oh, you caught him, huh?
Who?
The Meadow Park peeper. Well, that's a nice collar, Fox. Folks in Meadow Park ought to be able to sleep tonight when a degenerate like that is going, boys.
Well, this man is with me. He's my assistant.
Oh, undercover?
Well, in a manner of speaking. Actually, we're here about Paul Forrester.
Who?
Forrester, Paul Forrester.
Is that with one R or two?
This Paul Forrester.
2 R's. You're holding him on a 33-11-9er. We've got a Fed link to your perp with a probable jurisdictional mandate.
Now I understand. Why didn't he say that? My shift is over. My replacement will help you.
Sergeant O'Hare, many thanks for your help.
What help?
Can I help you?
What? I'm George Fox, Special Agent, FSA.
Yeah?
Scott, why don't you sleep in my bed tonight? I'll probably be up half the night working anyway, so I might as well sleep on the couch.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate this.
Professional courtesy. Your man is in B23. Yeah, here he is.
Where do I sign?
For what?
The prisoner.
You don't.
I'm taking him. I'm taking him to Washington for interrogation.
Not without proper authorization.
What?
The rules are the rules, pal. You want Forrester? You get yourself a federal court order, you take it to Judge Richardson, Superior Court.
I don't have time for that. You ever hear of professional courtesy?
Look, why don't you make arrangements with Forrester's attorney to interrogate him here?
His attorney? Do you have any idea at all of who or what you got down there? That thing isn't even human.
Seems like a nice enough guy to me.
What the hell kind of rules are these anyway?
It all started with a thing called the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Maybe you've heard of it.
Yes, Your Honor, I know. Your Honor, this is a matter...
I dug up this old tape of your dad. Let's take a look.
Martin live. And I'm chatting with Pulitzer Prize-winning photographer, peripatetic journalist, notorious rogue, and now author, Paul Forrester.
Hold it, Les. Hey, don't accuse me of being an author.
But you wrote this book.
Yeah, it's all pictures. Nobody reads anymore. What's peripatetic?
Okay, all kidding aside. Some of the pictures in this work are spectacular. The boat people of Zamboanga, the coal miners of Appalachia.
Yeah, there's quite a few of Bianca Jagger.
Yes, and the jet set too. And Stephen Putnam.
Who?
Come on, Paul. Where is he? You can tell me. It'll just be between us.
Putnam. Putnam, man, that name sounds familiar.
Look, it's no secret that they're going to subpoena you because of the picture in that book. Aren't you worried?
Oh, that Putnam. Ooh. Do I look worried?
Okay. Let's take a call. Hello, Raleigh, North Carolina. You are on Les Martin Live.
Paul, this is Camille, Hurricane Camille, Bermuda Bay Inn.
Yeah, Camille. How you doing, sweetheart?
I miss you. You know, you're really the best there is. That's all.
Admitted, Forrester, you bribed one of the girls on our switchboard.
Yeah, I confess. But not with cash.
Is there a chance that you will ever settle down?
No chance. I'm not into that. A mortgage, life insurance, children. Last thing I need on earth right now is to be tied down by a kid. That's just not me. Last thing I need on earth right now is to be tied down by a kid. That's just not me.
What's going on?
What are you talking about?
That man in jail, who's my client, who you say is your father, is not behaving like the man on this tape.
Well, people, act different on television.
Come on, it's my business to know when somebody is lying. What's going on?
Miss Hart?
Yes?
Charlotte Hart?
Yeah?
I'm George Fox. I'm with the Federal Security Agency. May I come in?
Well, it's a little late.
It's about Paul Forrester.
Come to the office tomorrow.
Miss Hart, Forrester was traveling with a kid. Do you know where he is?
He didn't say anything about a kid.
Well, Miss Hart, Miss Hart?
I'm waiting.
For what? I don't know who he was.
Come on, let's go. Both of you.
Hey, what about me? I want to get out of here.
You, in here.
How's it going?
You're kidding, it's a zoo. Come on. Inside.
I'm Eddie Benton from the legal clinic. I'm going to handle your case.
I had a
Tied up on another case, okay? Now, I got the DA's office to knock down the pandering charges to operating a concession stand without a street vendor's permit. You're going to be out of here in 10 minutes.
I don't know.
You're not going to get a better deal, believe me.
No, I do believe you. It's
Look,
just
friend,
I think
how you earn your living is your business. Mine is copying your plea, which I did. So, could we move on this? I'm doing 4 courtrooms all at the same time.
what I'm saying is
You don't like it.
What I'm trying to say is I love it. So tell me, Jack, what'd you knock my charge down to? I took some pictures of a protest demonstration in Moscow, and I got arrested by the KGB.
Scott?
Dad, why are you dressed like that?
That's what they gave me. You think it's too flashy?
Dad, be serious. How did you get out of jail?
It's called copying a plea.
What?
Means they made a mistake. Who's that?
Well, it's you. Well, it's him. It's him.
Is that the way I look?
No, wait a minute. Let me do it.
They wanted to know who planned the demonstration and where I got tips to. Take the pictures and all that. I almost told them. The next day they let me out. Probably to avoid bad publicity from the Western press.
And the dissidents?
The Russian dissidents, they're still in prison.
I can see what you mean when you'd say that this was your most frightening experience.
And most important.
How?
Well, it made me appreciate our constitutional rights. The right of freedom of speech, of the press, of assembly, and due process. When that plane landed at JFK, I'm not ashamed to say this, I got out and kissed the runway.
Well,
okay, so I kissed a stewardess, but the sentiment was there.
Here's your court order. Read it and weep.
He's not here.
Hey! That ain't your cell, Wood. I know your cell number.
Does Charlotte have that magazine? The one with the picture?
You mean this one?
Oh, good. Good. Let me have your sphere.
What are you going to do?
Figure out where this picture was taken.
You're kidding. How?
By the position of the stars. Only there's not enough arc in this picture the way it exists.
So?
So, watch.
Why didn't you think of this before? I mean, instead of staying in jail.
I never said I was a genius.
Totally awesome.
You should see the real thing.
Yeah, anytime.
There. We've got it.
We do?
Yeah. Now all we need is a local map of...
Oh, my God. What are you doing?
It's just a light trick.
My dad's an amateur magician.
Now, don't lie. Who are you?
Oh, don't be afraid. Innocent or guilty, I'm still entitled to the best defense, aren't I? It's in the Constitution.
He really is my father. He won't hurt anybody. Please.
I don't believe this. Then you really didn't take that picture.
No.
Where is the real Paul Forrester?
Here. Among the stars.
Did you kill him?
No.
He didn't.
So, you were telling the truth about Putnam. You don't know where he is.
I didn't know.
What?
I didn't know, but now I do. I know where this picture was taken. Will you help me?
Now, wait a minute. We
don't have a warrant. Look, friend, it was your people that let him walk out right under your noses. Don't you start with me about warrants. What are you doing? How do we know he's in there?
Okay, so I kissed the stewardess, but the sentiment was there. I tell you, it's great to be a free man in a free country where you don't have the KGB busting down your door without due process.
Amen.
Turn off?
No, not just yet.
I don't believe I'm sitting here. Did you have anything to do with getting yourself out of jail?
Nope.
I didn't think so. When I went into the room where your file said you were supposed to be...
You met Tyrone.
I met Tyrone. He thought the whole thing was very funny. Well, actually, so did I. That was kind of a flashy hat, though.
I thought so, too.
How much farther?
Not far.
What's wrong? Are we lost after all?
I know where we are. And I know that the picture was taken somewhere near here. But I can't take you there. I don't think Paul Forrester would.
What do you think we're doing out here? Look, you want to get out of trouble, right? Putnam takes the heat and you walk. That's the way the system works.
I don't think that's what the founding parents had in mind.
Who?
No, the people in the school books. We the people?
Look, you're making this much too complicated. If you don't tell the court where he is, the police are going to be after you from now on. That's the deal.
The deal was made by Forrester and Putnam a long time ago. He was promised protection.
Yeah, by Paul Forrester.
And by the system.
Look, I'm in the system too, okay? If I know where he is, I have to tell the authorities.
That's why I can't show you. You see, it's not complicated at all.
Look, I am not going to stand here and argue the law with somebody from someplace with a different system. I've been doing this work all my life. You just have to believe that I know what I'm talking about.
Does that mean that you're going to defend Putnam?
Oh, no. Let some bright-eyed rookie take care of that. No, for the first time in my career, I have a career to think about.
Sounds like someone who doesn't believe very much in the system.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I never said it was perfect, but it is the only one we've got. And, okay, so it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's better than what's ever in second place.
Why don't you tell that to him?
Well, that's crazy. Besides, what would I say to him that would change his mind after all these years?
You'll think of something.
Are you Stephen Putnam?
Who the hell are you?
I'm your best possible defense.
Nobody followed you.
No, don't worry. I was careful. Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I know you'll get Stephen Putnam off.
I believe him. And in him.
And in the system.
And in the system.
We'd better get going, man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, don't forget this. care of yourselves. Whatever you do, don't double park.
Oh, I learned my lesson. When you give Tyrone his stuff back, tell him thanks for the use of his car.
I will.
Did I tell you that the horn plays Ode to Joy? Oh, Charlotte said that this system is a hell of a lot better than whatever's in second place. What is in second place?
Countries that don't have the Bill of Rights, I guess.
Glad we live in this country.
Oh, great.
What's she doing?
We're getting a ticket.
Ah, a ticket to what?
It's not to something, it's for something.
Why are you doing that?
20-minute limit here, sir.
I didn't know that.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Is that in the Constitution?
Dad, just pay the $2. That's an expression. It'll be more like 10.
Look, you want to make a federal case out of this? You don't want to pay the ticket? Go to court. Tell your story to the judge.
How much did you say this was?